Welcome to the Stories of the Prophets, Nos Récits Enchantés. We are a dedicated team of storytellers, followed by more than 4,000 listeners, bringing you captivating narratives inspired by the timeless stories of the prophets. After sharing these tales in their original language, we have now decided to translate our episodes into English to reach even more hearts around the world. Discover our very first test episode, experience the beauty of these stories, and join us on this journey. Don't hesitate to support us and share our work with those around you. Together, let's keep these stories alive. May Allah bless us all.
Welcome to our podcast, Nos Récits Enchantés.
Nos récits enchantés. Nos récits enchantés.
Hello, assalamu alaikum, my friends. Welcome to our wonderful world of the prophet stories. This is my mom. She is an educational psychologist and has been a teacher for 15 years. My mom loves telling stories to children. My name is Camille and my two brothers are Issa and Nail. Are you ready to dive into the magical stories of the prophets? Here we go. Our adventures begin. Hello, assalamu alaikum, my friends.
Today, I'm taking you to meet our father, our first prophet. But before we talk about him, I'd like to tell you about the beginning. A very, very long time ago, Allah decided to create all the fantastic things around us. First, He created water. Then He made some really amazing things like a throne, a special pen for writing called the kalam, and even a special table to record everything that has happened and everything that will happen. Then, after some time, Allah created the heavens and the earth in just 6 days. But be careful. Those days were much, much longer than the days we know. And guess what? On the last day, Friday, Allah created someone very special. Allah asked an angel to go and gather soil from a planet. The angel took all kinds of soil: soft soil, hard soil, soil in between, white soil, black soil, and everything in between. He also gathered high-quality soil, low-quality soil, and soil in between. From this mix of soil, Allah created Adam alayhi salam. The Prophet Adam alayhi salam was so tall, so beautiful. He was so tall as a big palm tree. And you know what else is amazing? He didn't have a father or a mother, and he was created as an adult without going through the stage of being a baby. Isn't that incredible? But before Adam alayhi salam was completely alive, he was just a body without a soul. During that time, there was a very curious jinn named Iblis who lives among the angels. He kept walking around Adam wandering, and Iblis kept walking around this body without soul, asking himself so many questions. Why is he here? Why was he created? There must to be for something very important and about to happen. Then, when the time came, Allah breathed a soul into Adam's body. And guess what Adam did first? He sneezed, achoo! And he said, Alhamdulillah. It was like saying thank you to Allah for the very first time. Isn't that magical? And by the way, do you know why people are all so different? Well, it's because Adam was made from all kinds of soil. Remember that. Some people are lighter, others are darker, and some are in between. Some are kinder, others less kind, and some are somewhere in between. Some are tough, some are less tough, and others are in between. Adam's first home was paradise. Paradise was the most beautiful place to live because it was filled with wonderful things. But the best gift Adam alayhi salam received in paradise was that Allah created a companion for him, his wife. Adam and Hawa lived wonderful years in paradise. They played, ate, and walked around this magical place. They were so happy together. One day, Allah Ta'ala asked the angel and even Iblis to greet Adam alayhi salam by bowing down to him. but be careful not to worship him, just to say hello. However, Iblis refused. He was very proud and believed he was better than Adam alayhi salam because he thought he was made of fire while Adam was made of clay mixed with water. How can I, made of fire, bow down to Adam? Never. Why would I do that? I'm made of fire, and everyone knows that fire is much more powerful than clay. Iblis made the worst mistake. He rebelled against Allah. But you know what? Allah doesn't like people who are too proud or arrogant. So Iblis was punished and expelled from paradise. Iblis was so angry that he promised to cause trouble for Adam and Hawa to prove they weren't perfect. And Iblis said, I will take revenge, you'll see. In paradise, Adam and Hawa could do anything they wanted, except one thing. They were not allowed to go near a specific tree, and most importantly, they were not allowed to eat fruits. But Iblis was lurking nearby. Being the cunning trickster he was, he lied to them. He told them that if they ate the fruit from that tree, they would stay in paradise forever. He even said it was a tree of immortality. Iblis kept convincing them, saying that this tree was special and its fruit were extraordinary. Unfortunately, Adam and Hawa disobeyed Allah and ate the fruit from that tree. Suddenly, an unpleasant feeling came over them. They had a stomachache. Have you ever felt that way when you did something wrong? It was regret. They regretted eating the fruit so much that they felt sick. They couldn't think clearly anymore. But they knew there was only one thing left to do: sincerely ask Allah for forgiveness. Allah, who is the most merciful, the most generous, and who loves us with immense love, said that Adam and Hawa truly regretted their mistake. And you know what? He forgave them. However, even though Allah forgave them, they could no longer stay in paradise. They had to leave and go down to earth to start a new life. But remember, we say that the Prophet Adam alayhi salam descended from paradise. A prophet cannot be expelled from paradise because he is a prophet. When Adam alayhi salam and Hawa arrived on earth, they began their new life. They had to learn how to cultivate the land, work hard during the day, and rest at the night. They observed the moon and the stars to know when to plant, when to rest, and even to predict when it would be hot or cold. They became very skilled in farming and took care of the animals living around them. Adam alayhi salam and Hawa had twins, a boy and girl. Hawa had 40 pregnancies, and each one she gave birth to twins except for the last one where she gave birth to a single boy, but we'll talk about that later. As a prophet, Adam alayhi salam received special messages from Allah. The angel Jibril brought him divine messages and the laws he needed to teach his family and those who would come after him. Adam alayhi salam lived for 1,000 years. Every prophet who came after Adam alayhi salam carried the same message: love Allah and be kind and generous to others.
So friends, what did you learn?
We learn that pride is not good things, my friends. It shows us that being humble is important and that Allah does not like arrogance. We learn that Iblis, the very proud jinn, thought he was the best and refused to do what Allah asked him to do. Because of that, he was banished from paradise. Then Adam alayhi salam and Hawa made a mistake. They disobeyed Allah by eating a food they weren't supposed to eat. But guess what? They immediately feel regret and ask Allah for forgiveness. Asking for forgiveness when we make a mistake is essential. Don't hesitate to ask Allah for forgiveness. Don't hesitate to talk to your parents. Don't hesitate to tell the truth. And the most wonderful thing about all of this is that Allah is so kind. Even if we make mistakes, as long as we truly regret them, Allah forgives us. Isn't that amazing? It shows us how important it is to be sincere when we feel sorry. So, my friends, always remember, be humble like Adam alayhi salam. Ask for forgiveness when you make a mistake and Allah will always be there to forgive you. See you later, my friends, for more adventures, inshallah. If you enjoyed the story, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and support us. Share around you, and may Allah bless you.
See you later, my friends, inshallah.